these actors do a great job of bringing that story to you, as if that part is completely written by a different person and it kind of just dropped out of nowhere. Multiple personality problem of this drama. Hi, you're watching Avenue X, where junkie on good storytelling shares her thoughts, knowledge, and occasional weird ideas on stories and how they're told. 我们的婚姻 Modern Marriage is a 40-episode drama that's being aired on the platform Tencent. It is directed by Shen Yan and Liu Haibo, written by You Lili, led by Bai Baihe, Tong Dawei, Jiang Xin, Shi An, Gao Ye, Wang Xiao, Cao Xiwen. If you are a very seasoned Chinese contemporary drama watcher, all these names will be very, very familiar to you. The drama started shooting last year, June, and wrapped in August. And the story is set in Shanghai. As the title suggests, it is about marriage. Different types of marriages of our core couples who happen to all live in a very high-end apartment compound, which is the very typical way of living in a big metropolis like Shanghai in China. This drama has aired past its halfway point, and I've watched pretty much right up to the point, 21 episodes. This is like a halfway / first impression review of this drama. I would rate this drama between Goldmine / Landmine and One Goldmine, so it's still on the positive end. And if I'm being very generous, it can be a One Goldmine drama, because I think still parts of it is pretty interesting and well presented. But then it's not perfect and it has a lot of problems. So that's where I would roughly put this drama. This type of drama, really, there isn't significant spoiler. It's more like a daily life of multiple couples, all kinds of challenges they run into in their life. The core couple is made up by the roles played by Bai Baihe and Tong Dawei. They lead us into the story as a couple who's got a 6-year-old child who just moved to this 小区 high-end apartment compound. Tong Dawei's character works in a venture capital company as the higher management and very good at investing. The wife character, played by Bai Baihe, gave up her professional life for her child. She also graduated from a very good university and majored in the same thing, finance, as her husband did. They met pretty much at the end of university and fell in love, and then very soon she found she's pregnant. So she gave priority to the child and bringing up the child completely by herself. So she never got employment out of university, straight into motherhood. Now the kid is about to go to primary school and she thinks she should go back to work. That's how the story starts. She wants to go back to the professional field, but then because she never actually had any experience working and she's already been detached from this business for 6 years, she runs into a lot of challenges. That brings us into meeting other couples living in the same place and actually still have connections with our main characters in their professional field. You'll come across Jiang Xin's character, who is also a very successful higher management of a venture capital company that is kind of in competition with Tong Dawei's character. She has the reverse family situation where she is the person earning the bread and the husband stays at home taking care of the child, so the house husband. And then you run into Cao Xiwen's character, who is a woman completely given up her own career, full-on housewife, taking care of her child, has a really rich husband, a lot of money, but always out there doing business, always on business trips, and has a lot of mistress problem. And then you also come across a Gao Ye's character, who works at also Jiang Xin's venture capital company as her colleague. She is the total independent woman who doesn't care about relationship and men. So you come across all these characters, and then the story pretty much is about their life. All the conflicts, the dramas that happens in their marriage. Now, let's talk about what is good about this drama first. Number one, another very qualified production quality-wise contemporary drama. And because all the leads are very professional actors, all original sound recording. Thank heavens. They don't need dubbing. These actors, you know, like I've mentioned, none of them need dubbing. They're all proper actors, and it's just so easy to get into the story because it's them talking. Point number two. The main cast. If you like to watch this type of very contemporary, in time, now story about people in their 30s that come across all kinds of archetypical problems in balancing their private life and their job, how to take care of the kids while you have a full-time job, how do you break down the responsibility between husband and wife, and all types of dramas that can happen in this thing. This drama has every possible scenario played out by different couples representing different types of family. These actors do a great job of bringing that story to you. Then let's talk about things that are not so ideal. That makes me at times really want to watch this drama, and then at times don't really want to continue watching this drama. The thing that makes me most uncomfortable about this drama is it feels like the writer or the creator of the story doesn't quite know where they stand. Usually for a story, you can feel, even though it's not explicit, where the writer of the story stand. They have a position. And if you've watched enough episodes of a drama, you can feel that. It's not hard to tell. It's like doing English literature or whatever language literature in your class, where after you read a novel, the teacher asks you, what is the author's perspective and where does he or she stand? Whereas this drama kind of jumps and it doesn't quite know where it stands. So you come across one particular scene where you feel the writer definitely stands on the side of it's important for women to have their independence, particularly money, right? And also their career aspiration, their contribution to the society that's outside of the family realm. It's important for them to have that, and when they have that, they have more bargaining chip, right, in relationships. You can feel that that is their end goal. But then in other scenes and during other relationships and how it gets played out, it almost is like emphasizing on the other side of all women still need that romantic partner, that relationship, and no matter how strong they are, there's that undercurrent that's like a good guy is still a really good thing, and secretly they want that. And you feel this perspective being moving around, and you're not quite sure throughout at least the first 20 episodes. I don't quite know where the spirit of the story really is standing. Not really accurate, but it's like a multiple personality problem of this drama. Second negative thing is one specific plot in this drama. I'm not gonna spoil it for you. It's about a kidnap. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not gonna tell you anything else. But when it happens, it takes a couple of episodes chunk of the storytelling focusing solely on this whole kidnap process and the crisis it causes. During those episodes, it feels like a mystery crime drama where suddenly the focus of the narrative shifts to the kidnap case completely. Then it ends, it shifts back, as if that part is completely written by a different person and it kind of just dropped out of nowhere and get jammed into this marriage story. When the kidnapping thing gets continuously depicted on screen, scene after scene after scene, the progress of all the details of how it played out, how the characters reacted, what is the result, every tiny step, you start to like, wait, what is this drama? What am I watching? I've already watched 7-8 episodes up to this point. It's all about the marriage dramas and conflicts, and suddenly I'm in the crime drama and I'm like, didn't tell me you're gonna do this. And is it gonna be like this from now on, or is this the focus of the drama? Because it's so off track, and then it goes back and you feel like you watched a different alternative universe parallel line of this story for that section. Very weird experience. I don't think it happens to any drama recently that I've watched that has just suddenly a part of that doesn't belong to the story showed up and then disappeared. The final thing about this drama that I think is not ideal is I don't think I have the patience to watch through 40 episodes of all the conflicts between the 3 to 4 major couples in this drama, because they're constantly tearing at each other. This episode, this side wings a bit, that episode, that side wings a bit, and they're just doing this overall all the time in different versions, in different scenarios by different characters, but it's constantly this struggle, power play between the husband and the wife. Plus there's the career line of the venture capital thing that also blends into their family story and competitions and all types of things. It just repeats all the time, and it's not terribly written, but then it's not so well written that you feel a sense of progression, where we're at stage 1, stage 2, stage 3, now we're finally getting somewhere. It's just like they're in this ring and they're chasing after each other and it just keeps going like a hamster. in a wheel, and you never see where is the ending. You know, is there a light at the end of the tunnel? Like, you don't feel the signal. It just keeps going like that. If that runs like that till the end of the whole thing, I'm like, I'm gonna run out of patience. I have other better ways of raising my blood pressure. It wears me out, basically, that repetition and just constant different versions of playing out the same argument. So that should conclude my first impression / halfway review on the drama 我们的婚姻 Modern Marriage. My suggestion would be, if you like any particular actors, okay, this is watchable. If you like to watch people in their 30s setting a big contemporary sitting in China couples arguing about above things in their life. And in that particular business of venture capital where a lot of money runs in, a lot of money runs out, they are still living the high-end life of contemporary life, but under extreme pressures. Okay, that type of life. If you're interested in these things, this drama is definitely watchable. But if these things do not really interest you, then you probably have better choices out there. That should be the end of this video. Thank you for watching Avenue X. I'll see you in my next video. Meanwhile, live long and happy drama watching.